medical supplies, food and other essential supplies, medical transportation, and that's the focus for the SES throughout today.
Just doesn't stop, does it? Thanks for the update today, appreciate it, and I know that people in northern New South Wales appreciate it. Thank you. Lisa.
Thank you.
Well, it seems no one is happy with the government's Murray-Darling Basin Plan, not farmers and not conservationists. This is what you need to know. The Murray-Darling Basin Authority wants to cut water use by 2,750 billion litres a year. Environmentalists say the water cut needed to save the river is between 4 and 7,500 billion litres. The report acknowledges there will be negative economic impacts to farmers and small businesses. Farmers claim thousands of jobs will be lost and production in the nation's food bowl will drop by nearly 10%. Joining me now is the CEO of the National Farmers Federation, Matt Linnegar. Good morning to you, Matt.
Good morning, Lisa. How are you?
Good, thank you. Now, farmers weren't happy with last year's plan, and 1 year on, it's still not right. What were you hoping would be in this plan?
Well, what we're hoping, Lisa, is that we would see a balance between the needs of people and jobs and communities with that of the environment. And what we've seen is a plan that delivers for the environment, but it will have an impact on people. So we're calling for greater balance.
So what sort of numbers are you after in the water allocation?
Yeah, look, Lisa, it's really not our job to be talking about what the numbers should be, but what we are saying is if the government were to weigh those things in an equal way, then we would be seeing, you know, a lower number and less impacts than we're seeing right now.
You say that one of the problems with the draft plan is that this will all seep down to all Australians. How will that happen?
Well, look, it's easily to point out to the regional communities as to what might happen there. I mean, if they're dependent on the water that's producing the food and fibre for this nation, then that's going to have an impact on them and jobs. But also, you know, right through to mum and dad and the supermarket shelf. If you take those large licks of water out of food and fibre production, then you would have to think that at some stage that will have an effect on food pricing in supermarkets.
I think what everybody wants is a healthy Murray-Darling system. Where do you go from here? Do you have any sort of avenues to appeal?
Well, look, we've now got, there's a 20-week period of consultation around this. You know, we're calling on, obviously, the government over that period to, and in the ensuing period, to have a close look at all of this. They need to go back, weigh those things equally. We're not saying it should be about, you know, jobs and communities over the environment. We're saying they should be weighed equally. I think if they do that over that period, then there are smarter ways to improve the environment whilst not having this high impact on jobs and communities.
It does seem there's a way to go before everyone will agree. But Matt Linnegar, for now, thanks very much for your time this morning.
Thanks, Lisa.
All right, it's time now to have a look at the front pages. Here's Georgie.
Thank you, Lisa. Morning again. The Daily Telegraph says New South Wales Education Minister Adrian Piccoli has received approval for a $1 million air conditioning upgrade for his department headquarters, while 2/3